Hello and welcome to the Scarlet Keys waiting room. The people who work on this mod, or hard at work, putting in the campaign for Scarlet Keys, and while I wait, I have decided to do one of these official standalone scenarios. I will be doing Carnevale of Horrors. I will be playing Amanda Sharp and Daryl Simmons. These are going to be the investigators and basically the decks that I use to play Scarlet Keys. Since I am playing a standalone scenario, I can start with 9 XP, and I have upgrading Amanda Sharp's hyper-physical shotcaster, as she is going to be the main fighter of this pair, and Daryl Simmons has a couple of cards upgraded. Both of the decks I will be using will be listed in the description. I don't make any of these decks because I'm terrible at it. However, I do just steal them off of Arkham DB. And Daryl is starting with the Damned Curse, which means he gets to play with the tarot cards and put them in reverse position for the negative effects. The one he drew for this game is the Empress. During the first agility test each investigator performs each round, they get -1. This will only apply to Daryl. And let's get to know the characters. Amanda Sharp, 2 on every stat. Forced. At the start of the investigation phase, draw 1 card. Discard the card beneath Amanda Sharp. Then choose a card from your hand and place it beneath her. Force. At the start of a skill test you are performing, commit the card beneath Amanda Sharp if able. Do not discard it when the effect ends. And her Elder Sign is +0 for this test. You may double the number of skill icons on the card beneath Amanda Sharp. 7 damage threshold, 7 horror. Daryl, one of the new characters from Scarlet Keys. He has 2 will, 5 lore, 2 fight, and 3 evade. He begins the play with Daryl's Kodak in play. This fun little card, his little photograph. After an enemy or treachery enters play, exhaust the Kodak. Place 1 resource from the token pool on that enemy or treachery as evidence. And after you discover any number of clues, move that many evidence on enemies or treacheries at that location or not at a location to Daryl's Kodak. And he has a fast ability. During a skill test at your location, spend 1 evidence from an asset you control. Reduce the difficulty of this test by 2, limits once per test. Elder Sign +1, place 1 evidence on an asset you control. He has a 6 damage threshold and an 8 horror. So, with the introductions out the way, let's get to the story. Carnevale of Horrors. Look, Sheriff Ingalls insists. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really all there is to it. He sighs and sits back down, pouring a cup of joe for you and one for himself. A dame in Uptown spotted a cracked egg wearing this mask and holding a bloody butcher's cleaver, he says, motioning to the black leather mask sitting on his desk. It has a comically long nose and a strange symbol scrawled in yellow on its forehead. So she calls it in. My boys and I picked him up on the corner of Saltonstall and Garrison. The sheriff's jaw clenches and his brows furrow as he recounts the story. Fella did nothing but laugh as he slapped the bracelets on him, called himself Zanny, said nothing except the carnival is coming, whatever the hell that meant. Wasn't until the next day we found the victim's body. Defense wanted him in a straitjacket. We were happy to oblige. There isn't much time to spare. If your research is right, there is more to this case than meets the eye. This Zanny wasn't talking about Dark's carnival, but rather the Carnival of Venice, which begins just before the next full moon. The agenda, 1A, the festivities begin. Last-minute ocean liner tickets from Boston to Italy set you back a fair bit of dough, but after a tense journey you arrive in Venice. The carnival has already begun and the city is in celebration. Colorful confetti rains from above, covering the streets. Many revelers throng in the Piazza San Marco, the square outside the Basilia. The parade is to begin shortly. You find the nearest uniformed carabinieri and show him a copy of the symbol you transcribed from Zanny's mask. He pauses to decide your trustworthiness, nods, and escorts you into the Basilia to see Abbess Allegra di Basse, with a doom threshold of 8. The Act 1A, the Carnevale Conspiracy. The abbess addresses you privately, so you know what is coming. You nod. Then you know what must be done. They are using the celebration as a sacrifice for their wretched master. Bring as many innocents as you can here, where I can protect them. But beware, the creature's servants will try to blend into the crowd with their false mask. As an action, the investigators can spin 2 clues as a group. Look at the other side of a masked carnival goer at any location. Objective, if there are a total of 3 innocent revelers underneath the act and or agenda decks, advance. Okay. We both start in play at the San Marco Basilia, and revealed is connected to the location clockwise. As an action, place an innocent reveler you control underneath the act deck out of play. Blessed and warded by the abbess, the Basilia is about as safe a place as you can find in Venice, but it is not safe enough. Okay, let's do the mulligans. For Amanda, we are really looking for that hyperdimensional, hyperphysical shock cache, and we get it on the first go. Yeah, it's fine. And since she's going to be our main damage hero, we kind of want to get some fist icons. We got 1. And it's probably fine. Okay. And for Daryl... Oh, Lord. 5. Deduction is nice. Eureka is nice. We want evidence, so we'll keep that. I don't think we need you. And that's probably fine. Just get 1 for Daryl. He gets a weakness, so he will redraw that. Scavenging. Okay. So that gets shuffled back in. And let us begin. How do we want to do this? We'll let Daryl go first, since he's the main clue getter. Since he has short supply, when your first turn of the game begins, discard top 10 cards of your deck. Hopefully we can get a weakness. A couple of good ones either way. First, we move to the flooded square. As the rising tide of the Aqua Alta floods the square, you trudge through numbingly cold water. The parade continues across a makeshift wooden bridge that spans the square, too narrow for your comfort. And automatically evade a non-elite enemy at your location. And automatically evade a non-elite enemy at the location in the counterclockwise direction. Group limit once per turn. Ain't no enemies there right now, so whatever. So, are we just going to risk it? Yeah, probably. So that was 1 action for Dale. Second action, he's going to investigate. He's currently at 5. He's up 1. He'll commit Eureka and... No. First, he will play his Scavenging. And then commit his Eureka and Deduction to be up 3. Let's see how the test goes. Elder Sign, nice. So, place 1 evidence on the asset you control. He'll place it on the Codex. Because of Deduction, he was successful. He will get both of the clues. 1, 2. Because of Eureka, he will look at the top 3 cards of his deck, draw 1. Don't need another Scavenging. He'll take research notes. Oh, Lord. And then because of Scavenging, he investigated by 2 or more. Exhaust. Choose an item in your discard pile, add it to your hand, or play it, playing its cost. So let's see if we have any cool items we can play or pay. No. Double research notice is good. If I can get something that places clues on locations, which I should have some in here. The deck was made for it. Yep, we will play it, paying its cost. Okay, he did that. Is it a fast or a quick action? It's a full action. Oh, and it has to be the person who has the clue, so she can't do it. Amanda will go next since Daryl's out of actions. Move for 1. For 4, she's going to play the hyperdimensional shotcasher because that is what she does. And the thing is, we can't check and do it. We just have to do it. And it's going to be all the way around, so we're probably not going to be able to get to this one again. So do I just say YOLO? Yeah, we're going to hold off on that and just move down. Take our edge our bets and just forget about them. And we go to the streets of Venice. As a fast action, move to the location in the clockwise direction. Fine. So that is both done. We'll say the lead investigator, 1 doom of 8. We'll say the lead investigator is Amanda, so she'll draw her encounter cards first. Attach to the nearest location in the clockwise direction with no acrid miasma. After an investigator enters a task location, he or she tests 2 well. If failed, the investigator must either take 1 damage and 1 horror or resolve the hunter keyword on each enemy in play. Okay. That's annoying because Daryl's going to have to perform that test, and he is not good at will tests. Whatever. Daryl's is an enemy. Spawn the location across from you. Okay, across is like this, so it's going to go over here. It does not have Hunter, does have Retaliate. You cannot look at the other side of the masked Carnevale go-overs at Carnevale Sentinel's location using the ability on Act 1A. Okay. I forgot to hit upkeep. I forgot to place a card under this. I would have done this, I guess. Then upkeep for you. Oh, when you draw critical cards during your turn, play it. Is this the turn? No, it's not. It's the upkeep phase, so it's not the investigator turns. Oh well. You get one. Quill. Okay. Now it is the investigator turn. So Amanda should. I'm terrible. Whatever. We're just going forward now. I'm going to draw 1 for Amanda. Oh, no. Rewind time. Okay, so Amanda's going to draw an additional card for her ability. Practice makes perfect. This will be discarded. And I will commit a card underneath her. Yeah, these are not good. I'll commit shortcut, I guess. That's fine. Now it is Derek's. Let's go with Daryl. Yeah, Daryl's gonna go first. Daryl's gonna move for an action. 1. Second action, he will. I wonder if it's better for her because she has the thing. Yeah, we're going to take that back. Amanda's going to go first. Amanda will play. And because she's doing it like that, instead she's going to commit crypto research. Okay. So, Amanda's going to investigate. Committing cryptic research, so she's up 2 to this test. And should be fine. The skull is -2. This token has an additional, so it's just -2. So she gets the clue. And she will do it again. Committing cryptic research, be up 2. Elder sign. So, yep, she succeeds again. And for her, I wonder if it's worth it. I mean, it's a 50-50. So yeah, she might as well. She's going to commit to last action to do the ability on Carnevale Conspiracy to look at the other side of a mass Carnival goer at any location. It will be the location that Daryl is at, and we get Innocent Reveler. Okay, that is good. Now we know an Innocent Reveler is there. So first action, Daryl's going to go and spend 1 clue, flip Carnival goer. It's flipped. We can parlay, test 2 book to convince the Reveler to follow you to safety. If you succeed, take control of her. When it would be discarded, place it underneath the agenda deck out of play. Each investigator takes 1 horror. Daryl's going to try to do that. He is up 3. He gets it. He gets a mass Carnival goer. And then he will attempt to get into this. He has to perform a will test of 2. Let's either take 1 damage or horror, resolve the hunter keyword on each enemy. They don't have any hunters right now. So we shall... He's currently even. Is it worth it to spend the Codex? To spend the 1 thing just to take 1 damage and 1 horror? I think it is. So he's doing the test. The only 1 thing is going to stop him. And that's not it. Didn't even need it. And that is the investigator phase. No enemies of hunter, so we're going to upkeep. Laboratory assistant. Daryl gets another empirical hypothesis. Doom goes up to 2 of 8. Amanda's encounter card is Peril. You must either take 2 damage or take each mass Carnival goer, shuffle them so the investigators do not know which one is one, do not know which is which, and place 1 in each location, starting with the location clockwise from you. Mass Carnival side goes up. Shuffle them so that each investigator place 1 in each location, starting with the location clockwise. So we wouldn't have 1 here, and there would be another 1 at the flooded square. I mean, we don't really have the clues to... We have the 1, but I kind of want to test it a little bit. We're going to do it. We are just going to have some fun. So the first one goes there, second one goes here. And 1's in the Bastille. Can't you just go there? Whatever. And this gets discarded. And for Daryl's encounter, if there are no mass Carnevale goers at your location, it gains surge. Well, we just flipped it, so yeah, there are none. Gains surge. Peril, you must either take 2 horror or move to the location across from you. Ew. I kind of want to stick together right now. Since we can't double back, we're always going in circles. We'll take the 2 horror for now. It's probably a mistake. Anyway, let us go. So we will discard this. Amanda draws an additional card. We get a fight icon. I guess we'll put practice makes perfect. Don't really like it, but whatever. First action, Amanda's going to move. And we get 3 Shroud, dislocation. After you enter, draw a card. That's what we like to see for Amanda. Medical student. Amanda's going to spend 2 to play a lab assistant. After entry plays, draw 2 cards. This skill icon subtract when choosing a card to perform beneath Amanda Sharp. If Whispers from the Deep is in your hand, you must choose it. Well, I guess it's good to get it out the way early. Then, last action. We're going to investigate. We are currently even. Do I have a... I should have a practice for this. So we're going to search the top 9 cards. Do I? Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah. Yellow, we're going to do Promise of Power. So we are going to, it adds 4 question mark icons, and we will add a curse token. So, let's see what we get. 0, so this will go to my hand, and I get a clue. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. Next, Daryl will move. Move down here for 1. Since he entered this location, he will draw a card. Another Scavenging. He's currently up 2. Is that good enough? Probably. He will play Empirical Hypothesis, so he can start getting the benefits of that. And we're going to try to get the rest of the clues here with Sharp Vision. Max committed 1 per skill test. While Sharp Vision is committed during a basic investigation, it gains 2 book icons and the text. If this text is successful by 2 or more, discover 1 additional clue at your location. So he's currently at 8 to 3, up 5. Let's go. Up by a bazillion, so it was successful by 2 or more. So he gains 2 clues. And Scavenging also goes off. So do I have an item in here I want to get back? Hawkeye is nice. Yeah, we're going to pay 2 to get that Hawk. No, it's 1. It's probably fine. And we're going to play Snowfirst Catalog. Then my Sears Catalog. I can spend secrets on the catalog as resources to pay for an item asset played by any investigator at your location. Okay. So that goes away. Next turn, he will be able to look at this thing and move if he'd like to, which is good. So upkeep for both investigators. I didn't shuffle this. No, I did. I didn't. I was looking through the discard pile for that. So yeah, it's fine. No enemies of hunters. Doom goes to 3. And encounter cards. Watcher's Gaze. Test 4. Each investigator who controls an innocent reveler must also perform the skill test. Each investigator who fails takes 1 horror, which must be assigned to an innocent reveler first if able. Okay. Daryl's not doing too good. Neither of us are doing too good, honestly. Do I have a practice card that does book? Oh, I don't have. I already used the practice makes perfect, so it doesn't matter. She doesn't really care, so she's just gonna go for it. -2. No, -1. -4. Okay, good thing she didn't commit nothing to it. And Daryl will do it. Because Daryl is at my location, I will commit Promise of Power to his skill test because he needs it. He is currently up 2. Anything he wants to commit, he can't commit anything, so he's just up 2. There's a -6 in here. God damn. Okay, that Reveler's going a little bit crazy. So, investigator phase. First thing we're going to do is Daryl's turn. Daryl's going to spend 2 clues to look at the bottom of this card, which is an enemy. So we're just going to ignore him. Second action, we will... Not that. Probably could have done that first. Whatever. Should I just investigate up 2? No. We'll be up 4 for this. Cultist is reveal another token. If you fail, draw the top card, then counterattack. We don't. We barely succeed, so we get the clue. And last action for Daryl will be to look at the bottom card of the next one, which is another enemy. That's bad. Okay, so Amanda's turn. This will get discarded, so draw another card. And we have to commit this. And this still didn't happen during her turn. It's happened at the start of the investigation phase, so that before turns happen. Terrible. Anyway, first action she's going to move. Nope, that's Daryl. First action she's going to move to Retallo Bridge. The Pont de Rialto is the oldest bridge spanning the Grand Canal. It has endured for centuries, but even its stone may crumble should you fail. Force after you leave, lose 1 action, 2 shroud, 1 clue. Okay. Should be fine. That was 1 action. Second action, she will... Whatever, gain 2 resources, 1, 2. And third action... She's going to put 2 more curses in the bag and draw 3 cards. Okay, and that is it for the investigator phase. No enemies of Hunter, so we upkeep. Lucky's nice. What's her hand looking like? She gets to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, she's good. So then... Mythos phase, 4 out of 8 doom. Encounters, first we get test 4. Each investigator controls an innocent reveler must also perform the skill test. Each investigator who fails must take a damage. She's going to fail, no doubt about that. -6, so she takes a damage. And then Daryl has to do it. He is currently down 2 because of the Empress. With nothing to, only 1 to commit, which he's not going to do. So yeah, just down 2. And he fails. So this Innocent Reveler is just getting beaten up. And then his encounter is test 4. Oh, she's going to die. He is down 2 and he can't commit anything. Yep, he's just down 2. Just gotta do it. Reveal another token. If he fails, he has to draw another encounter card. Which he did because he's down 2. So, this girl's dead. Sorry. She goes underneath the agenda. And we draw another encounter card. You must either take 2 horror or move to a location across from you. We're getting up there on the horror, so we're just going to go across, which is Canal Side. Canals course through the city's many islands lined with gondola, traghetti, and other boats. The redolence of the festival clashes with the pungent odor of the water. Here the music of the carnival is faded, replaced by the sounds of gentle sloshing against the docks and canal walls. You get, after you enter canal, place 1 clue on canal side from the token bank. Okay, so there's 2 clues here. And he's so far away from any clues. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, and investigator phase. We get to discard this, draw a card, and put 1 card underneath. We're more than likely just going to go in here and kill this thing, so we will put down a vicious blow to kill it in 1 hit, hopefully. And for her first action, she's actually going to try to get this last clue so we don't have to get it. Currently even, she will take the initiative to be up 3 since no investigator has completed an action yet. And we get a curse, so she's up 1. -1. Minus a bunch. So, none of that. Then she will shortcut out of there. Because she left, she will lose her second action, but that was a fast action. She will go to the Venetian Garden. She is. The garden's quiet elegance stands in stark contrast to the raucous celebrations throughout the city. For 2 actions, you can spend 2 resources and heal 2 horror, limit once per game. And then this thing will immediately engage her. And her last action, she will spend 1 aether. I should have, could have exhausted the hyperphysical shock crasher to change its form, and the form would have been rail shooter. That should have been done first round. Anyway, spending 1 aether, attacking this, committing vicious blow. Because of empowered, she gets +2, so she's 4, 5 to 3, up 2. We'll commit fighting lessons to be up 4 and see what we get. Got it, and because of vicious blow and the +1 damage from hyperphysical, it is dead. Okay, and that is Amanda's turn. For Daryl's turn, he will investigate twice, because why not? Up 3. Got 1 clue. Got 2 clues. Now, do I risk it for the biscuit? We already know these 2 are enemies. We need at least 3. So you figure like half of them are going to be innocent revelers. We're going to risk it. We're just going to spend 1 clue. This is a terrible idea, but we're going to do it. Hey, we get it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. This should be gone. And that was everybody's turn. All we need is... We already have 1 under the agenda, so if we can get 2 under the act, we advance. Which are going to be one of these 2, because... Unless we can get... Daryl can't get anywhere, which is annoying. Anyway, that's it for them. No enemies with Hunter, so upkeep. Upkeep. Okay. Doom is 5 of 8. Amanda's encounter is: if there are no mass Carnevale locations at your location, it's not. If there is, at your location, flip it. If it's an innocent resident, move it to the farthest location clockwise from you with no investigators. Then deal it 1 damage and 1 horror. And we get, it's not. The hell? Base value, its fight value is equal to the attack investigator's base, and its evade is equal to the base. Okay. So he engaged. He's worth a victory. Well, we're not doing a victory because it's a standalone. And the base is going to be 2 because of Amanda. And anyway, Daryl's is test 3. If you fail, you must either lose all of your resources or choose and discard an ally asset you control. I don't want to do that. I'm currently down 1. I will be even. And hopefully Lucky will keep me from failing this. -3, is that the agenda? It is, it's -3. Damn it. Yeah, I don't want to lose another one, so we're just going to lose all our resources. I have the Sears catalog, so it's fine. Anyway, investigator phase. First, we're going to do Amanda. This will get discarded. I draw another card, and I commit something. We'll commit overpowered just to be a douche. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2, up 5. Get wrecked, son. The tablet -3, so I succeed by 2. Since I succeeded by 2 or more, I draw 2 more cards. Okay. Then he goes into victory's play. He is dead. And second action. Second action, she will play medical student. Now we have her in play. That's fine. Medical student to heal a bit. Either one's fine. It seems horror is coming out more, so we're going to do horror. And last action. I think she's just going to draw a card. I did it again. Just draw a card. Okay. And then it is Daryl's turn. Daryl really wants to... He can only move... He will. Oh, I gotta do this. At the start of the round, choose one of the following criteria. If you fail by 2 or more, or succeed by 3 or more, when the chosen criteria is met, I may exhaust it and add 1 evidence to it. We have no clues. He's going to go 1 to go here. 2 to... 2 Activate Basilia as an action to put her beneath the act deck. So we got 1/1. Fast action. He will exhaust Abbess to move from her location to a connecting location. Doesn't have to be clockwise, so he's going to move back here and get a clue here. And he is going to get that clue. He is up 3. He'll also say he would succeed by 3 or more. So he's up 3. If he gets 0, we get this. 0. So he gets an evidence here. And he gets the clue. Okay, and that is the investigator phase. No enemies of Hunter, so we both upkeep. He gets his weakness. Remove 4 evidence from cards you control. If you cannot remove it in this way, take 1 horror. So we only have the 1 evidence and taking 3 horror. Oof. Upkeep for her. There's another promise of power. That's really cool. Doom is 6 of 8. Encounters. An enemy spawn on Canal side. That's where he's at. Terrible. And then he gets another spawn location across from you. Okay, well, that's fine. This will get discarded. We draw 1. Put into play in your threat area. You cannot, after you play, engage, or resource action, you can't take those types for the rest of the turn. That's annoying. What's his evade 2? Can he evade? Not well because of that Empress card. We'll let him go first, and do we? No, she needs to be there so she can commit a card or 2 to him. So first action, Amanda's going to move up to here and get the Bridge of Sighs. After you leave, take a horror. That's annoying because there are clues there that we want, easy clues, and a Reveler. Second action, she's going to move to help. She will take a horror for moving. And third action, she will spawn a clue. Here. Actually, first thing she was going to do is Veskers as a group. So we're going to spin 2 clues as a group to look at the underneath of this one to see if it's going to be worth it to pass it by. Actually, we'll let Amanda keep the clue in case she can get there. It is a Reveler, so that's one we need. Okay, so that was 1 action. It stinks so bad. Because I can't go back. He's just going to have to do it on his own. 1 action, 2 action to move, 3 action to spin the clue to get the person. Okay. And she is done. She will not have taken that horror. So now it's up to him to just do this by himself. He is currently... Where the hell is it? Here it is. -1 to his first, so he's currently even for the first test. We got time, so first we're just going to go even, see what we get. Minus a whole bunch. Okay, so now we're up 1. And we're going to commit Captivating Discovery to be up to, basically up 4 because of lucky. Let's go. Up 0, don't even need it. It is evaded. And last action. Why not? He'll have some clues for the next round, so Oh wait, will he? We are going to need to kill that thing eventually. Whatever, he will move out the way. Okay, that's him. Upkeep. Ooh, plucky. And Doom goes to 7 of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have to discard with discard Dream Syndrome. And the first thing is a Writhing Appendage. 2/4. After it attacks you, discard a random card from your hand. After it is defeated, its Chakanda is not in play, so it won't deal 1 damage to Chakanda. And he gets attached to the nearest location in clockwise order with no accurate miasma. After an investigator enters this location, they attach 2. If failed, the investigator must either take 1 damage or 1 horror and resolve the hunter keyword on each hint in play. Oh, something. After an enemy treachery enters play, exhaust. Oh, but he's not going to discover clues at this location. Yeah, it's fine. So this really fuddles up my turn. Okay. First action, we need to draw a card for Amanda and commit fighting lessons. First action will be to try to kill this thing with the hyperdimensional shockcaster. It is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2, up a billion. Got it. So it's dead. Second action, we're going to move. And now she takes her horror. This engages with her. And now she's going to attempt to evade using 1, 2, 3, 4, up 2. That's not that good. Two. Up 3, up 4, and we're going to see. We're not going to seal the good cards. We're going to seal some of the bad cards. Definitely seal the Elder thing. We're up 4. That's fine. So whatever. And then the thing is a skull, so we succeed in evading. Okay, so this is evaded. Oh, I could have shortcut it out of there. This is slightly annoying. Okay, that's it for her turn. Next, it's Daryl. Daryl does not have a lot. Daryl will play Plucky. Daryl will draw 1. And then Daryl will play Dr. William. And that's it. Upkeep. Resourceful is good. Initiative is good. Oh, we're advancing. Okay, so this comes engaged with me. The new act. Oh, that's only 3. Holy crap. Baleful Reliever. Spawn the nearest location with no investigators. counterclockwise from the lead investigator, Hunter Retaliate. So that is here. It has 10 health after it moves from the Hunter keyword. Reveal a random token from the Chaos bag. If it reveals a special icon symbol, resolve its Hunter keyword again. That's disgusting. Agenda 2A, the Shadow of the Eclipse. The clamor and celebration of the Carnevale has, for the most part, drowned out the terrors you've seen in the city. Until now. The sun vanishes behind the moon and darkness overtakes the sky. There is a solitary cry and sound of crashing water. Within moments, screams erupt throughout the city, and yet somehow you see revelers still celebrating with wide, crazed smiles. Ew. Encounters. You must either take 2 damage or take each mass carnivores. Yeah, we're going to shuffle these bad boys up because we don't care anymore. And place 1 in each location, starting with the location clockwise from you. So 1, 2, 3. That is fine. He gets the same thing. We're going to do it again. Oh, Lord. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, investigator's phase. This will get discarded. Draw a card. Ooh. And we will. We will take the initiative down because we really just want to evade this dude. We are currently up 3. That's probably fine. It is. It is evaded for 1 action. Second action, we're going to move. Third action, we are going to place our Carnevale goer under the act. And there are a total of 3 innocent revelers underneath the act and or agenda. We advance. We get the beast emerges. Many of the revelers are under the sway of a foul spell and they cannot see the danger emerging around them. You push your way through the crowded streets, gathering what few sane revelers you can find and guiding them toward the relative safety of the Basilia. As the last of them is escorted inside, the ground shakes violently and a watery shape looms above the island to the south from deep within the lagoon. The ritual is nearly finished. The revelers in the street begin to unmask. Put the set-aside Chiquita enemy into play in the center of all of the locations. For the remainder of the scenario, Chiquita is considered to be in play but is not at any location. The lead investigator chooses a masked Carnevale goer in play and flips it to its other side. We'll go with this one all the way over here, which is an enemy. It's aloof. When the Mythos Fates ends, place 1 doom. Oh, that's so annoying. Where's Chiquita? And it is 16 health. You may fight Chiquita as if it were at your location. It is not engaged with you. It can't be evaded. After you fail a test while attacking Chiquita, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a writhing appendage and spawn to engage with you. Objective: if Chiquita is defeated, resolution 2. That's gonna take some time. Okay, Act 2. Go to the boats. The civilians at the Basilia are safe for now, but Venice is doomed if you don't act quickly. The only way to ensure the safety of the sacrifices is to draw the creature in the lagoon away from the city. Sweat beads down your forehead as you realize this decision may well be your last. Legs trembling, you head toward the moored boats docked by the canals. After the Mythos phase begins, choose a masked Carnevale in play and flip it to its other side. Objective: it's each undefeated investigator is at canal side. Advance. Canal side is the complete opposite side. Oh, that's terrible. And this thing is going to be adding a doom to it. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, and she should have done this. So, she did 1 full action, so she'll be up 2 to the test. -4. If failed, the investigator must take 1 damage and horror. Resolve the Hunter keyword on each enemy in play. No, we'll take a damage and a horror. Okay, so what do we do? That has 10 health, that has 4, that has 16. And the place we need to be is on the complete opposite side of the map, which we can't really get to because it's on the complete opposite side of the map. Okay, well, whatever. It is Dane's turn, Daryl's turn. He will move. He's going to draw a card. That's probably not that good. Draw another card. That's probably worthless. And he's going to move. Okay, so then enemy phase, he's going to hunt. We're going to reveal a token. And he's going to hunt again. So he engages with her and we'll deal 2 and 2. So another hit and she's dead, but she can't deal 10 damage in a turn. And he's not going to be able to take care of these. Oh well. Okay, upkeep. Okay. Doom is 1. After the Mythos phase, we're going to reveal the one that's not. And it's another enemy. Well, encounter phase. Test the water. Each investigator tests 4. It takes a damage. This has 0. Wait, no, this has 3. So it's up 1 right now. Up 1, up 1, up 1. We'll be up 5 and add another precursor to the bag. Up 3. Got it. So this is done. And what does Daryl get? An enemy that he can't deal with. You could try. He might be able to deal with it. He's got lucky. But he can only deal 1 damage. So yeah. So investigator's turn. This gets discarded. This goes. The second hyper physical shot caster was last. Perfect. We'll commit obscure studies. Then she will attempt to evade. She's up 3. Anything to commit? Now up 3. Tablet is -3, so it is evaded. That's something. Then she will exhaust Abelia, move to her to a connecting location, so she'll move here. Only thing I can do. And she will try to shotcaster this. Okay, so it's 4, 5, 6. No, wait, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 to 4, up 3, up 4, dealing 3 damage. Okay. Oh, I wish I could. Okay, well, that's almost dead, but I have to play the shotcaster to do it. So that's not going to be very helpful. And our only hope is literally that whatever is on the bridge side happens. So he's going to do 1 to move. And maybe take this. He is currently even. -1, he will take a damage and a horror. Then he's going to move. Instigating this attack of opportunity. Oh, I forgot about this. So that's 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. To here. So he can die. It was 1, 2. Yeah, he's just going to keep running to try to kill himself. Okay. Each undefeated investigator is at Carnevale side right now. So let's see what happens. What the hell? Revelation. Put Carnevale into play and move each investigator to it. Okay. Then remove all other locations from the game. Remove from the game each enemy and asset at those locations as well. Test 2 fight or to evade. To roll as hard as you can. If you succeed, place 1 resource from the token bank on this location. Okay. So, everything is gone. Daryl, you had a worthy sacrifice.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
When you withdraw the top card of the encounter deck, instead look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck and put each writhing appendage among those cards into play. Engage a few, discard the rest. If there are 8 resources on the gondola, advance. Okay. Oh, they're removed from the game. We're not discarding them. What is it? So this basically just does not exist. We're just right here. And encounter, Doom goes to 2. What did this say? When you withdraw, instead look at top 5 cards in the encounter deck and put each writhing appendage. Search 5. There is a writhing appendage. Okay. This should be discarded as well. Okay. That was the counter mythos phase. So now it's the investigator phase. This will get discarded. We will put this here. And first action, I'm going to spin 4. No, I don't have to because I still have 1 shot left. Do I? Hi folks, Mimatade here in the post-editing department. While I was checking to see whether or not I had actually shot the last shot of my hyperdimensional shotcaster, I had forgotten to hit recording again. So there will be a bit of a time skip. All you need to know is that I did play a new hyperdimensional shotcaster, as I had run out of ammo. Killed that thing, killed the tentacle, and started to row away as fast as I humanly could possible. And if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Anyway, back to the chaos. I'm going to assume that when the deck is empty, you do reshuffle for at least this scenario. If I get a writhing tentacle, I will lose because I don't have the soak or the resources to do it otherwise. So let's say, top 5, we lose. Nothing I can do. I need 6 more. I only have 5 actions if I kill this thing. So, yep. It is game over. We tried our best.
My fellow Americans, I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
Great tentacle arms covered with acrid slime rise from the canals and lash at you and anyone else unfortunate enough to be in the vicinity. In player order, Chakunda attacks each investigator in play regardless of their location. Damage and horror from these attacks must be assigned to innocent revelers first. If able, then flip this agenda back to 3A. Whoops. It's not over yet. So we don't skip to the end. First action. First we discard this. Do this. Promise of power. Oh, that's so cool. We will commit promise of power because we really need to do this. So, first action. We're going to attack. Adding a curse. Using a shotcaster. Up a bazillion. I hate this game. Do it again. Up a bazillion. Add a curse. Okay, now it's dead. And last action, we are going to do another thing. Up a bazillion. Minus, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up 4, so that's fine. So we get another thing on the rowboat. Okay. Enemies phase is done. Upkeep. Doom goes to 2 with 3. And encounters. So we're going to look at the top 5 cards. Where the hell is it? Another writing. So, this gets discarded. We draw 1 and we commit 1. Oh, this is terrible. We're going to commit Vicious Blow. Then what we're going to do is attack. We're not going to use the Shock Casher this time. We're just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up 3. I can't commit anything else, so up 3. Got it. It's dead. This gets discarded. Then we're going to attempt to row twice, being up 1. Yeah, nothing I can do. Up 1. Minus 1. Minus a billion. Move a curse at least. And do it again. Up 1. Got it. So we're halfway there, living on a prayer. Upkeep. Whispers from the Deep. Oh, that's terrible. Doom. This gets flipped. So Cthulhu is going to attack, which is 2 and 2. 1 and 1, because the other one's going to go in the medical student, otherwise I die. Then encounters. Draw 5. We still get a write-in. So draw 1. Discard this. We have to commit Whispers from the Deep. We are now going to use our last shot of hyperdimensionals to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. We're only up 1. Oh wait, no, I can fight with any skill. So yeah. We're going to use our book skill to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 6. If we're up 4. Got it. So it's dead. We're going to put 2 curses to the bag to draw 3 because I really need some good cards to commit. That's kind of okay. And the skill test, we're just going to be even, I think. Or do I just draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I have to do it because I don't have... This should be at 0. I do have enough, assuming I don't really get messed up. I have to draw hoping to get like my other hyperdimension, which I don't. Okay, so upkeep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to get rid of Lab Assistant. No, forget that. This thing. I don't have any more for hyperdimensional. Doom goes to 1. Research. The hell? Top 5 cards. Please no writhing. No writhing. So good. Why is a Carnevale in here? Oh, because of that. It would not have gone in though. So we still look at 1 more. It's still not a writhing. Okay. Okay, we might still be able to row to safety. It's just, so this gets discarded. Draw 1. Hyperdimensional is good. I have to, we're going to commit, take the initiative. Okay, so we're going to be up 3 to this test. Up 1. Up 1. Minus 1. We actually succeeded. Okay, and we get rid of 2 curses, which is great. So we need 3 more. We're going to do it again, being up 2. 2. We'll be up 3. Yeah, we'll be up 3. Got it. And I think the last action has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 to play my hyperdimensional shockcaster in case we get another writing. I need to be able to kill it. Okay, so upkeep. Do I get a good card? Not really. Doom goes to 2 or 3. If it last turn, otherwise Chiquita Banana is going to be enough to kill me. Is there a writing in these last 5 cards? No. 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 Yes, we don't have a writing. That's perfect. This gets discarded. Get 1. Oh, nothing we can commit though. That can only be committed to a fight or an evasion. So the only thing we can commit is Unrelenting. I wonder if I ever play Laboratory Assistant just for the extra cards. But then if I get the auto fail, I just lose. Okay, we're up 1. We are in fact up 1. I think we're gonna split the difference. We're up 1. Okay, we're gonna split the difference. For the first one, we are going to steal the +1, a 0, and an Elder Sign. Because I did it like that, I will draw 2 cards. Okay. So we're up 1. We succeed. Release the tokens. We only need 1 more. That was our first action. So this gives me 2 icons. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up 4. We're going to seal the 6. And I don't want to keep drawing, so the cultist. Is there another cultist I can do? No. So just the -4, I guess. I said -4. There we go. Okay. Skull. We got there by...
He did it.
I did it.
He did it.
Amanda was rowing her heart out, and she managed to get away. Daryl's dead, but I mean, it's fine. There was 8. If there's more, advance. Blood on the lagoon. The skin on your hands blister, rubbed raw by the ore, and your arms ache with pain. The creature's movement is slow, its body covered in acrid slime, but its countless tentacles lash out at you from the dark waters, coiling around your gondola and attempting to pry the ore out of your hands. With a heart-wrenching snap, the ore splinters into 2 pieces, the bottom half splashing into the lagoon. You desperately try to propel the gondola forward using any means you can, but it is futile. The beast gains on you, looming over the boat with an impossible feathery shape, its tendrils reaching for you. Above it, the black shape of the moon begins to slide. A thin crescent of sunlight pierces through the mist as the eclipse ends, and the creature's tendrils recoil to surround its body. Slowly it sinks into the lagoon, its body melting as the sun escapes its prison. I thought it was still just going to kill me there. God damn. Resolution 1. The city is still recovering from the events during the eclipse. With nearly all evidence of the creature melted away by the hot sun, many attribute the violence during the Carnevale to local crime lord Casico de Biwero and his crew. Those that know the truth know better than to speak of the elder creature that lives in Laguna Veneta. With any luck, its name will never be spoken again. In your campaign log, record that the sun banished Chiquita into the depths. Each Vescar earns experience equal to Victory X and skip to additional rewards. Additional rewards if you play this during a campaign, so we don't have to worry about that. And that is the scenario. We actually pulled out a victory. Daryl died, but I mean, what else? And I will see you all in the Scarlet Keys whenever that mod finally gets finished being uploaded. Take care.